All right, gang, it's time for another Dungeons & Dragons character. This is commissioned, so we are going to see some art by Scott at the end of it, so stay tuned for that. Abigail, this one's for you. I hope you love it. All right, so we have a neutral tiefling warlock who comes from the tall mountains to the northwest. And you are a very young tiefling, but you are also very tall for your age. You have a scar or some sort of distinguishing mark, not necessarily a scar on your torso. And then I think you also have a scar on your eye because your eyes are obscured. We don't know what color they are. We can't see that. I think you wear a cloak with a hood that you wear down to cover your eyes. You work with your hands, and you've done fairly well for yourself doing so. You tend to be kind of an upbeat, happy-go-lucky person, but in a tight situation, you tend to get a little bit worried, frantic, and scared. And you are on a quest for status, and you carry with you a large iron ring, although something is broken off from it towards the bottom of it. It has a warmth to it, and if you take a long rest while holding it, you wake up with 10 temporary hit points. And what kind of numbers are we going to see here? Oh, wow. Wow, I don't think I've ever rolled something this good for myself. And you are Treya Varlkin. And people are amazed at how such a young individual can have such artistic flair to create such beautiful woodworking. Your fixtures and works can be seen in some of the wealthiest homes in the kingdom. And yet no one knows your secret. No one knows of the voice you hear from that old, strange oak tree you found out in the wilderness. The oak tree with the iron ring hanging from one of its limbs, almost as if it was extending a gift for you. From that day forward, the spirit inside the tree began to offer you astounding magical gifts you could never dream of. You could see images within the wood and bring them forth with skills of a master artisan who had practiced this craft for decades. And so it brings you pain to see the leaves begin to fall from your special tree. Your patron whispers to you how it's grateful to have you in its life, but its time has come to an end. But it gives you one more gift, a seed. The instructions to plant it are complex and dangerous. You must cross through the Kelren Swamp, through the dire peaks of Trendillo. Only once you've passed the craters of the damned will you finally reach the holy temple of Moravan. There you will find the sacred waters that the seed must be bathed in order to germinate. Your dying patron will give you all the help that they can in the time that they have left. It is their hope, their dying wish, that if this quest is completed, that their spiritual offspring will be able to transcend to levels never possible by them and give you powers that you had never dreamed of. But first you have to get there. And all the obstacles aside, you have a sinking suspicion that darker forces might know what's at play. And you worry about what forces out there might prevent you from completing your quest. The journey is long, but first, you must find allies. You must find those who will help you carry out this most sacred quest. Happy role-playing! And you know we've gotten to my favorite part when we get to reveal that amazing Scott Milton art. Here is your character. Abigail, I hope you love this one as much as we do. I love how the character came out with the cloak, carrying the seed and the hood over the eyes, but the horns still coming through. I love this character. And if you want a character as cool as this, make sure to check out my pinned request video to get yourself in the random selection pool and find out how to get on the fast track list if you want to go that route too. Happy role playing, and may adventure always find you.